the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Now Sacramento's starting five. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with Davis, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Doncic. Good. Doncic has got the opening bucket of the night here for the man.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
On the wing, Davis. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Green. Covered by Mitchell. Green, the pass to Doncic. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Davis. Primetime's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Primetime. 43 points out last game. Inside, Powell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
The shot's good.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Doncic with it. Outguarded by Murray. Here's Primetime. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Over to the left wing. Murray for 3. Primetime grabs the board.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Both free throws good from Green. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Now here's Green. Murray kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession.
In the first 2 minutes.
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Atlanta. To the inside. Powell, that's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point. Point of emphasis, better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Green. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for Sacramento, Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Natu comes in for Danny Green. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Terrence Davis. And he's able to get it back. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Primetime, the pass to Dinwiddie. Trying to find Wood. Get it to him.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Christian Wood. And here is Murray. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's prime time after the Kings pick up 2. Wood with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the wing on the left. Murray left side. Back to Herter. Shoots over Bullock. Herter, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
19 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's prime time. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prime time's got 7.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Green is out there at prime time, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Hawks was all business. He ended up with 43 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Green is checked in for Kevin Herter. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Green, no luck.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the dunk by Powell.
And how about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
Here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Davis. Pass to Wiles. It's rebounded by Dallas. Primetime's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardaway. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And you Love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Here's Primetime, covered by Mitchell. Green, the pass to Primetime. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Kings. Kate is checked in. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Kings. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Davis. Left side, Sabonis. The pass to Queta. The kick out to Sabonis. And again, unable to change momentum here. Mavericks have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Primetime. He's got 11. Back to Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Dinwiddie's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Medu, he's checked in for Sacramento. Murray comes in for Danny Green. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. So it's Dallas out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Davis is out there with Mitchell. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Outside, Davis. And the call will be against Primetime.
Number 21.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. First team foul.
And here are the Kings now. Offensive rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Powell. Here's Primetime. Back to Powell. Takes it off the glass. Powell's got 8 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Green kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Outside for Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the dunk by Powell.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. Mitchell passes to Davis. The Kings need to get off a shot here. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Primetime's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Doncic, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Powell with the steal. Green against Green. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by Dallas. Wide open look here for Murray. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he leads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
For 3, Murray. The shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Primetime's shot is good.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Powell trying to free himself up. Primetime's shot is good. 21 points for Primetime.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
and putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And Davis gets it to go.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by the Mavs.
Locked up there for Powell. Passes it to Primetime. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Green kicks to Davis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Doncic with the steal. He takes it in the dunk by Doncic.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Mitchell looking it over. Shoots over Doncic. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspiring. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is.
Substitution
We'll
on
go
the
for a
court.
different look here. Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Primetime comes in for Maxi Kleber. Robinson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Christian Wood is out there with Primetime. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Robinson. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Medu. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6
Substitution on
blocks.
the court.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Bazemore passes to Ellis. Out to the right wing. A step back shot here. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Primetime.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. And a change for the King. Len's checked in. That's good from Primetime. Here's Merrill. Pass to Bazemore. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ellis in the post. Guarded by Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Len's shot is off. Here's Primetime. Guarded by Len. Here's Primetime, and that one drops.